Yo guys, OtakuOps here. How's it going? I hope everyone's doing well. I have recently had health problems, and that's why I had to kind of delay certain videos, unfortunately. But here I am today, and today we're going to look at a very, very old game. To be precise, it's from 1991, and it was a dungeon crawler called Eye of the Beholder. Now, basically in 91, I was 8 years old and I did not know English very well at all. And the game was in English. So, yeah, I couldn't really understand what I was doing. But hey, I learned some English from it. So, that's always a benefit. I decided, since it was released on Steam, I decided to check it out now as an adult. Now I know English very well. I can understand what's going on. From what I understand, the game has very little music and very little sound effects from what you'll see. So I'll try to do something with the video because otherwise it feels very empty. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna cut out a lot of stuff as well. But I hope you enjoy. It's a good game. It's a fun game. It's one of the grandfathers of dungeon crawlers. So stay tuned for more. Let's go. Okay, we'll go from there. So I just hid my face here for a second. This is basically the thing you get if you get it from Steam, right? So they released a bunch of collections that you can buy. And so I just bought the first one because I was only interested in Eye of the Beholder. But check out the other collections if you're interested, because there might be something there that, you played in the past and now it's on Steam, so you can play it again. Uh, the first menu you see here is so this menu here, and you can change the screen resolution. For me, 720 works the best. 1080 is a bit too large. It kind of goes off the screen a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna do 720, and it's offered in 3 languages, so English, German, and Spanish. You can check out the manual, the clue book, and the controls. The all-seeing eye, from what I understand, I could be wrong about this, but from what I understand, it's basically like it gives you a map on the side and maybe the indicator of how much HP the enemies have left. So I'm not sure about that, but I think that's what it is. You can reset the progress here, but we're just gonna play. We, the Lords of Waterdeep, have gathered to purge our city of an ancient evil. Give the call to the heroes of the land and let us choose our champions. Master! They think they have found a solution. And here you have your kind of classic party, I guess. A fighter, priest, mage, ranger maybe? I'm gonna try to do a voiceover here. Let's see how it goes. We commission you to find the nature of this evil and destroy it if you're able. Prepare for the dangerous journey. The Book of Spells. You have to pray, of course. That's always important, I guess. Begin your search below this city. We're going in the sewers, basically. That's what it is. Nice green liquid there. Oh, that's just the ground. Okay. We have them. Aha, so it was a trap. Their fate is sealed. Well, you can load the game, you can start a new party, you can exit to DOS. We're gonna create a new party. So let's go with human male. Oh, sorry. I want a all female cast actually. So let's go human female fighter. Uh, this is like very old school Dungeons and Dragons stuff. You have the alignments, and I'm not really sure what the difference is. I think it gives you some bonuses here and there. So for the fighter, let's go with lawful good. Let's go for this one. And from what I remember in the original, you had a certain amount of points you could adjust. But in the Steam version, it seems like they don't have this limitation whatsoever. So you can just basically bump everything up to 18. To be honest with you, I just want to beat the game. So that's why I'm just going to go as high as possible. Constitution raises health points usually. And charisma, I think it's charisma or charm, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go for all maximum. And we're gonna keep. And kind of spoiler alert there for my future works for the name. All right, so basically, yeah, I did something with the OBS and it made the screen go away. So I'm still doing the characters for now, as you can see. And so this is the mage. Constitution, just bump it up. Charisma, bump it up, and okay. We're gonna keep. We're gonna call her Kelsey, just like that. And that's it. Okay, so now you get into the actual screen of the game, and as you can hear in the background, it's this very annoying kind of, I don't know how you describe it, that noise, but it's this kind of thing. It's actually enemies moving around. That's the footsteps that you hear. Very annoying actually. And I'm gonna have to readjust my screen here because this thing is just out of control here. So yeah, to be honest with the sound effect here, I don't know what to do. I think I'll just maybe mute the game audio, and yeah, because this is not worth listening to. All right, so now I can talk about the controls of the game. So here you have your 4 characters. I think there may be more joining. That's why this space is currently like, kind of open. That's why my face is there for now. I'll have to move myself later, I guess. Again, um, I really don't have any more space, unfortunately. So it's gonna be hard. I'll have to put myself on the map. So if you click on your character, you can see the inventory. And if you just click on the arrows here, it's gonna go through each character. Now the cleric has the cleric symbol and the mage has a mage book. You need to have it equipped in order to use spells. I'll explain how to use spells in a bit. They also have food. Food runs out, so be careful. Just be careful about that. I think if you, not sure what this means actually. This thing here, but anyway, we have some kind of sword, I guess, short sword. But you can't really see the stats. You can see the overall stats, but you don't see how much damage you're making. So that's not great. There must be a way to do that, but I I can't find anything. Let's see here. No. Huh. There must be a way to view it, but So you can, at least you can read like some letters, right? I should probably read it because, again, as I said before, when I was young, I couldn't read any of that. So anyway, so you have a commission letter. It's a document. It's a binding. So this is the contract that you signed in the intro, basically. Granted full rights of passage beneath the city. Any who dare interfere risk the full penalty of our wrath. Information is presented, blah, 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 blah. We feel the urgency is grave. We commission you to find the nature of the danger and to destroy it if you're able. You're granted full rights of marquee. Marquee? That's kind of strange, very weird way. All treasures, artifacts, or other valuables are yours by rights of conquest. This writ is made legal and binding by our mark on this 5th day of Marpenoth in the year of shadows. That's it. All right, great letter. Probably can toss it, but we'll keep it for now. The thief has lockpicks, so you can use that to pick some locks later, which is very useful. So you need the thief in the party, and you need a cleric and a mage to keep the spells balanced, right? The way that the spells work is very interesting. So you click on, you right click on the icon, and you'll notice that right now you have 5 levels of spells. So of course, the higher it goes, the better it gets. But they're empty. There's nothing in there. So what's with that? And with the mage, same thing. Well, that's because you need to first memorize the spells and you need to pray for the spells. So memorize the spells is for the mage, and you can pick 2 here. So I'm going to go with probably 2 magic missiles from level 1, and from level 2, let's do the acid arrow and exit. And then pray for spells is for the cleric. We're going to go for cure wounds, probably most of them actually. Let's go for 4 of them. Level 2, we're going to go for aid, maybe flame blade, and aid again. All right, exit. And then you need to rest. So you rest 8 hours. And now you can use the spells. Here they are. But we're not going to do that. To attack, you just push, the right button. And later you'll find, I guess, more weapons. But I think the other slot here is actually for a shield. But right now we don't have any shields. So you can move around. You can look around. There are some rocks to pick up. You need some rocks, so I recommend you pick them up. And you have your compass here. So east, south, west, and north. So yeah, here you have your map. I think in the original version, in the old DOS version, you didn't have a map. So you basically have to draw it by hand. That was those days, guys. But here it's given for you. And the top screen actually above there is, you're going to see later when we fight some enemies, they're going to show the HP points of the enemies. So it's useful. So let's start the adventure. Kind of looks a bit strange for dungeon. Why is it kind of red themed? I don't know, but there are some bones you can find. You can pick them up, but I'm not sure what it is. Halfling bones. Okay. Alright, so should be one enemy here somewhere, and there he is. And you can see the HP at the top. And there he's done. So the mage in our case has a dagger, and the only way to use it, from what I know, is they throw it. So just make sure to pick it back up after you use it, because if you don't, then it's gone. I mean, it would be lying on the floor, but you just grab it. From time to time, so you'll see here on the wall, there is some kind of marking, and you can click on that. Sometimes it's a hidden button, but sometimes it's some kind of like rune in this case. Like, I don't know what it's for, actually. I have no idea. But let's go this way first. Something scurries deeper into the floor drain. Yeah, okay. There's another one here. They're literally everywhere, these drainage grates. And sometimes you can actually walk through walls, okay? So this is the thing that you have to pay attention to, because unfortunately, like, there is no mark where it is. It could be like anywhere, really. So what you have to do is kind of go around and bump into every wall, and maybe one of the walls is a fake wall and you can walk through it, but apparently not yet. Ooh, more enemies. Okay, these are kobolds or something. Yeah, so they're not like too tough, but there we go, done. And I found a spell of magic detect. I think it's for the cleric, but I'm not sure. And there's another dagger. Now I got 2. And this thing here on the floor is actually a grate, I think. Or wait a second, no, it's some kind of like button actually. And so if you step on it, something's gonna happen. Like sometimes it's a trap, so be careful. Let's see what it does. Maybe nothing. I think it closed the door, I guess. Make sure you pick up the food and make sure you distribute it properly amongst all the characters, because it's not gonna do it for you. Yeah, so it just closes the door behind you. That's what it does. Okay. So I have to just tell you guys, like, a lot of the game is just that. So you're going to be walking around like tunnels, basically. And, you know, there are some doors to open here and there, but overall, that's all you're going to do. It's a dungeon crawler. Oh, another kobold. Oh, there's a few of them. A bit laggy or something. Another dagger. I have an idea. Why doesn't she use daggers as well instead of using mace? Oh, she can't use it. Okay, that's a shame. The way it works is basically like if your front line is knocked out, then the back line becomes enabled, so to speak. So this hole here, sometimes it's a trap, sometimes it's going to be a fireball out of there, so just be careful. And again, you have to check the walls, make sure that there's nothing there. I think I've actually been... Oh, right. So I'm gonna go back for a sec. Okay, gonna go back to the intersection here and go this way. So the question here is, do you need to... Ooh, enemies suddenly appeared. Do you need to actually check out, you know, every single wall, etc.? Well, no, you don't have to, but you'll find treasures there, so it's worth it. Okay, I'm still doing good on health. How's the experience? Not great, but not too bad. I don't even know what enemy that was. Didn't have time to read. And you have to check the walls for buttons. Sometimes there could be buttons there, and you know, they open up passages. Oh, another enemy. Where did he come from? got a level up there, which is nice. I feel like so this one, as you saw, if we step off it, it's going to close the door, and that's why you need to collect those rocks sometimes and just drop them on the floor, and that way the rock is heavy enough to hold the grate down. And just there's another rock here anyway. So the spell system in this game actually reminds me of Final Fantasy 3, because in Final Fantasy 3 you basically have a limited amount of spells you can use. You have to like kind of rest at the inn or something to recover them. And this is the same thing here. You are limited, and you have to basically rest every time to recover them, which is very annoying because I prefer a magic point system. That way I can see and I can recover the magic points, but here you can't. So anyway, this is done. So we're gonna go down. So it looks like we're gonna have to have a look at the manual here for a second. The manual is 25 pages long, so that's not too bad. What am I looking for? Oh, I found it. But I don't remember what the thing is. Close that. Okay, find line 1, enter word 2. Well, if I read it correctly, it should be rank. Going down. Okay, yeah, so make sure you have the manual handy because you're gonna need it. And this is kind of weird actually, because I mean, obviously they had to kind of remake this for Steam, so why didn't they change that? That's kind of strange. Anyway, silver key, just lying around at the entrance. Well, thanks. This seems to be like some kind of strength test or something. Oh, there we go. You click on it. You can just click on it. I was walking around here like a fucking idiot, and you can just click on the door and it opens. So be careful here, by the way. So you see there's a button on the wall, right? But there's a hole here. Sometimes these holes are traps. Sometimes there's like a fireball that comes out. So this is a 101 trap here. You push the button, you get blasted from the back. Not in this example, but sometimes. So just be careful what you do here, because yeah, it can happen. All right, so you do have to go back into that area basically, otherwise you don't get the key. Okay guys, I'm gonna actually stop here for today. I have to work tomorrow. Like I said, because of my health, I kind of stopped doing certain things, and that included my work. So yeah, I'm teaching tomorrow again, and I just, I need more time. I need time to prepare, etc. So for today, that's all. But hey, this is like old school nostalgia, man. I mean, this is really brings back memories. But to be honest with you, I don't remember fighting these green guys and these kind of wolf guys. So I don't know. It's kind of new for me at the same time, and I don't remember how far I got into it when I was a kid. Probably not very far. Like you can see, it's a very complex maze. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and the map helps, I have to say. The map is great. The HP indicator is fantastic. And I found, like, obviously equipment-wise, I found some stuff, but I'm not sure how to gauge myself yet. Is it good or not? I also don't know how many levels the game has, so I have no idea. I think this is like the 3rd level right now. It could be the 4th. I think it's the 3rd one. And I know where to go for the next one. So I'll go there tomorrow. That's it. So stay safe, take care. OtakuOps signing off. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click the bell button. That way you can stay up to date with what I upload. And I'll see you next time. OtakuOps signing off.